So you can cut the tension with a knife.
Cool?
Hold on one sec.
Hold you guys, man. The Rock's a hypocrite.
The Rock.
Hold on.
Why is he a hypocrite? Why?
Remember when DX did a little skit on The Nation and they all dressed up in blackface?
Yeah.
Didn't seem to bother The Rock at all.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, man. I wouldn't let that bother you. You guys froze, though. You guys are a bunch of pussies.
Oh, yeah. What are we going to do?
Get your narrow ass in here, Brian, and have The Rock stare you down. And what are you going to say?
No, I'd be
what, are you going to get all bad?
I'd be a puss, too.
We tried to make our point as best as we could without getting him any more pissed. You didn't see The Rock's face when he was looking at Sick Boy.
Wait, and let me give you a little more information. He was not going to listen to anything we said. It was past that.
Yeah.
He just wanted out of the studio. He knew we were still live on the air. He just wanted out.
All right, he's a hypocrite, though, man. If you didn't let that bother him, you know?
All right.
Later on.
Thank you.
Ooh,
what were you going to say, Jeffrey?
You know, forget the context of it all and how upsetting that was. Watching him get mad from 2 feet away, even though he's an entertainer, he wouldn't make eye contact with Sick Boy. He knew for his own head he had to look the other way.
Yeah.
Else he would.
Well, there's some stories in his book that he has a temper. He has a rage issue.
Oh, that's great.
No, because I was.
Oh my God!
You didn't know that?
Line of fire.
No, you didn't know that, Ant? I've been doing. I've been doing a little research on The Rock and stuff, and he admits he has a rage issue. So when this whole thing was going down, I was just panicking, going, someone is getting killed here.
Oh my God!
And I'm 6'2", 250. I'm trying to find something to hide under. You know, I'm no small guy, but the Rock's like 6'5", 6'6". The guy's got to be 280 and nothing but muscle. I'm like, he looked over at me once. I saw the look in his eyes, and Jesus Christ.
I thought you were going.
This is the wrong. I should have stayed in bed today.
I thought you were going.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Thank you.
At least you got an autograph. Yeah, he autographed my book.
In your own blood.
Yeah.
Tim, what's up? Timmy.
Tim or Ken?
Whatever, whoever you are.
Take it easy, Jeff.
I think that the Rock ambushed you guys, knew it coming in, and had a responsibility to say that to you up front. And I think, or O&A, you were there commenting on it earlier.
I'm very suspicious because if he knew all this coming into our studio and he had a feeling that we might be associated with all that, then I wish he would have said something up front.
The air should have been cleared up front and before you guys got on the air.
Right.
And that show should not have come to the screeching halt that it did.
All right.
That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, now I'm afraid to go to the grand opening of the WWF restaurant.
Kevin, what's going on?
My
Yo,
face
what's up?
putting a cheeseburger.
All right, what's up?
Listen, I just want to say I was on the Rock side, dude.
That's okay.
Just because, I agree with you guys, too, because I know you had nothing to do with that website. But it was obvious, he knew nothing about, Sick Boy being in there when he walked in because he was horsing around with you guys and joking around.
Right.
But, whatchamacallit, the way you guys handled it, you were kind of weak in your defense. Like, you didn't really get your point across that you weren't associated with the website.
Kevin, he wasn't going to... You had to see his face. He wasn't going to listen to anything we had to say. He wanted out.
Really? He was, furious?
I apologized man to man as best I could. And as soon as we went to commercials, usually, we take pictures with our guests. We shake a hand or two. We laugh, And then usually they go out in the hallway and they take pictures with some of our listeners that came down. And, then if they're really cool, they'll cut some liners for our radio show. What happened was as soon as we hit that commercial, he turned around and walked out.
Really?
Without saying bye. So he wasn't going to listen to anything we had to say.
If we would have made it clear that we're not involved with the website, we'd have gotten 20,000 phone calls and emails going, you guys sold Sick Boy down the river, you bunch of pussies, you made it sound like you were backpedaling and stuff. There's really nothing you could do.
Well,
the guy was pissed.
I respect you guys sticking up for your boy and all, because I would definitely do the same thing, but it was the article. Well, I don't think it was so much the website, but the article that got him all pissed off,
Right.
First of all, the guy runs a website, has writers on it.
Right.
If a writer writes something inappropriate, not only is the guy that runs the website, maybe he doesn't know it's there, but then remove it to the radio station that he comes up to every so often. I mean, it's obvious we're not involved with the website. And whether we have to explain that to The Rock live on the air as he's pissed is another story. I don't think we had to. And I think at that point he was pissed and he was leaving. Right. He had already made up his mind in his head. And we weren't going to talk him out of it.
And we can't babysit everyone that is associated with this show. We don't know what everyone does.
People come in the door all the time. They got things, they got products, they got websites. What are we supposed to look at everything and make sure everything's milk toasty right before we put them on the air? No, it's not what this show is about.
I hear you, man. I'm a big
It's
fan.
an open forum, and there are First Amendment rights that are protected. If you have an open forum on the internet.
I know. I agree with Jeffrey, though. It's not the First Amendment. It's like, I mean, he wasn't saying that.
Well, his personal... No, that's fine. Then he has every right to get up and leave.
Right.
But we shouldn't have to backpedal or anything.
So are you guys pissed off at The Rock?
No, he has his own agenda. That's fine.
I respect what he had to say and stuff, but if he had any inkling that we were associated with this before he came into the studio, then yes, I am pissed that he didn't say it up front.
Yeah.
I think I'd be even more pissed if he knew that the guy who wrote that writes for Raw Magazine now.
Oh, not anymore. Not anymore.
Yeah, well, he's no longer going to be writing for my site. I can guarantee that.
All right, Kevin, thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Big fan, guys.
All right.
Later.
Bye. God, this is all anyone wants to talk about, but it was pretty intense. A pretty intense 3 minutes. Steve, what's up?
Yeah, I just think The Rock is a total hypocrite. And he's a real jerk. 2 minutes earlier, all he's talking about is when he wants to be a bad guy again, all he's got to do is call people trailer park trash. And all of a sudden it's okay to, it's okay for him to be mad over a website. I think it's a little ridiculous. The WWF is based on pissing people off, period.
Yeah.
That's why people watch it. It's entertainment.
Right.
And so is a website. I don't understand.
All right. Well, thank you, Steve.
All right, have a nice ass, guys.
All right, bye. Mark, you're next. What's going on?
Opie.
Yeah.
Anthony, let me tell you something, man. F The Rock. That was, I mean, how do you just come in there and with all the humor that goes on that show like that he could even get mad at something that he don't even know if you guys had a part of? You know what I mean? But I pulled over and I heard you guys crapping your pants.
I'm sure all you guys...
The sick boy, he was stuttering so bad he didn't know what to do.
I'm sure you guys all enjoyed that.
Oh, that was great. Oh, I love you guys, man, but that was ridiculous. From now on, I'm not even going to watch them anymore.
All right.
Because that was ridiculous. You guys are the best. Keep it up.
Bye.
Joe in Brooklyn, where in the hell was Old Dirty when you need him? Yeah, he could have smoothed everything out, I'm sure.
Hey, George, what's going on?
What's up, guys?
All right.
Guys, I love you and everything, but I never heard so many stuttering. What happened is in my entire life.
Well, come on, we admit it. We're a bunch of pussies. We're not this huge friggin' guy. You watch the goddamn show.
We don't trick you guys. We admit we're the biggest pusses.
Hey, man, no more raw interviews, huh?
What? We have nothing to do
I know
with
it.
any
I know. It's just
off-color posting on any website whatsoever. That's it. The Rock had his mind made up. He left.
Yeah, but he was retarded. He comes in and he's joking around with you guys. And then all...
Yeah, well...
Where was Reverend Al when you needed him right there?
All right. Well, thank you.
All right, guys. Take it easy.
Act quiet. I'll try. Plunk down 3. I got to hear this guy's logic.
All right.
Pete.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that Opie stuck up for The Rock, and Anthony just kept his mouth shut.
Yeah, because Opie was talking. What am I supposed to do? Talk on top of Opie? When he was done, then I put across my point.
Well, I don't know. He really didn't say anything. He was like, when that anything to do with it, we had nothing to do with it, and you just kept your mouth.
I didn't want to sound like I was backpedaling.
I don't know. I think you backed up. You pussied out.
Pussied out?
He made his point, too.
You know something? I got it. So much was happening at one time. I got to listen to a tape back of that and just hear what went on, because I thought I had explained pretty well
Right.
what my point of view on this whole thing was.
I don't know.
I guess I was just going, bye, and didn't even know it.
I don't think any amount of reiterating the same point was going to convince this guy otherwise.
No, you could see it in his face and in his body. He was done. Done. There was no talking.
Well,
and why try
to... the way I got it, I just saw Opie trying to, stick up for you guys.
And one thing I learned from this show, the more you try to explain something, the... Thanks for cursing, you ass.
We had a dump out of that.
All right, man.
Thanks,
Again,
Pete.
fellas.
Bye. At that point, it had nothing to do with the show. It had nothing to do with you and I. I was just man-to-man telling him in his eyes I had no freaking clue about what he was talking about.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm mad, because it didn't matter.
His mind was made up. That's it. Done.
So,
done. All
as soon
right.
as he said he had heard of the website, I'm like, I got a feeling this ain't a good thing.
I saw his face. He turned around. He did that snort thing, that you see him do in the ring.
The Brahma Bowl.
He did the snort thing. He kind of looked over sideways.